So in this video, what we're going to learn about is how to create a separate page on Facebook specifically for your real estate business. Now, the reason why we want to do this is not only to separate your personal profile from your business profile, but also because according to Facebook's terms of use, you have to be mindful about how you use your personal Facebook profile and as well as your business page. So once you've logged in, you'll see that you're on the home page. You'll see the feed here. When you click on your personal profile, you'll see your information. Now at the very top here, you'll see this menu, and on the very right side, there's a arrow that's pointing downward. I want you to click on that. And then you'll see this drop-down menu appear. At the very top of that, it says Create Page. Go ahead and click on that. Now this is the very first step of creating a page for your real estate business. What we will do is there's a couple of options here. We will click on the first one where it says local business or place. Now when we choose a category, you'll find that real estate is one of the categories here. This is why it's the appropriate one to choose. Now you'll have the option of putting in your business or place name, which is your real estate office, the brokerage name basically. You'll have the street address, city, zip code, and the phone number, and then you'll be able to click Get Started. Now you have to enter the business or place name, street address, all of this information before you can create the actual local business page. So what we'll do is we'll make a fictional one up. We'll call it Smart Realty Media Brokerage. Now this is completely fictional, it doesn't exist, but just to give you an idea of how to set this up for yourself, you'd put in your own brokerage name here. The street address is your office address. Now you have to keep in mind that you have to abide with your local real estate laws, rules and regulations. So if it's required that you put the registered address of that particular brokerage, that's what you should put. And again, this information here will be completely fictional. So go ahead and type that information up. And once you've done so, you can click here on Get Started. Now the next step will be to set up the Smart Realty Media brokerage page. And the very first step here is the About. So here you'll be able to add the categories and a description as well as a website to improve the ranking of your page whenever there's searches here on Facebook. Now the important thing about this is that if you want to be found, if you want your real estate business Facebook page to be found, you have to be very intuitive as far as how you use this so that they'll be able to find you, especially if you specialize or if you focus in a particular area or if you have a particular specialty as far as your real estate practice, you'll have to consider what you're putting on here. Now you'll have to input this information. This section here is to tell people what your page is about. So basically, you can put in your information. For example, Smart Realty Media Brokerage is a full-service real estate brokerage serving the Toronto area. Now you can put on your website, and I'm just going to use a company website that I have because this is a fictional example. Now it will also ask, is Smart Realty Media Brokerage a real establishment, business, or venue? You'll put yes. Now the next question it'll ask you is, will Smart Realty Media Brokerage be the authorized and official representation of this establishment, business, or venue on Facebook? You'll also put yes on this. Now once you finish that, you click on Save Info, and then it will go to the profile picture. Now remember how we uploaded our profile photo on our personal profile? You'll also do the same steps here. In this case, we'll just choose the houses photo. And then once that's uploaded, you'll be able to save the photo. Now, if you don't have a photo, you can skip that step, but I recommend you might as well do it now that you have everything underway. So once you have the photo uploaded, you'll click on next, and then it'll ask you the preferred page audience. Because the business page on Facebook encourages you to eventually advertise or reach out to your audience via the Facebook advertising platform, it'll allow you to specify the preferred page audience so that it reaches out whoever you want to see your page. So for example, in the location, I could add Toronto because I want to target anybody who lives in Toronto. Now you could also add a certain radius outside of Toronto that it would include. So in this case, it'll show the Greater Toronto Area. So depending on where you are in the world, you can target the specific city, or you can also go beyond that and include the surroundings. Now you can also identify the age group of who you want to reach. So for example, if I wanted to target anybody 18 to 65, now if I wanted to change that and target potential clients who are 25 years of age or older, because maybe an 18-year-old hasn't been able to purchase a house, but you never know. Some 18-year-olds own houses these days. But depending on who you want to reach, that's how you do the setting. You'll also be able to set the gender setting of who you want to reach, as well as particular interests they might have. Now, in a later video, we'll talk about advertising strategies for Facebook, so we'll skip this for now. So there you have it. Now you have your Facebook business page set up. And once again, we'll add a cover to it. We can choose from our photos because we've already, actually, you know what? We have to upload it again because the photo we had was from a personal page. So we'll add another photo. We'll upload the cover photo again. And then there you go. We can reposition that. Click Save Changes. And now you've got your own real estate Facebook business page set up, and you could be the first person to like it. Just go ahead and click like. And the next step is you'll actually be able to invite your friends. Now, since we've just set up our profile in an earlier moment, we don't really have too many friends. In fact, we don't have any friends right now. But once you do start adding friends to your Facebook profile, you'll be able to invite them to like your page. We'll also cover that in a later video. So there's how your Facebook business page looks like for our fictional Smart Realty Media brokerage. And it's great because a lot of your clients who want to look up information about you and your business, they'll be able to see this, which creates, of course, a perception of credibility for your own business, which is what you need, and also shares information about how they can reach you, your address, phone number, the hours, as well as your website. So you can also do a lot of customization for this, which we'll also cover in following videos. So there you have it. This is how you create a business page on Facebook for your real estate business. And we'll cover some more information about this, as well as advertising your business page in further videos.